With Alabama's gubernatorial primary election just a few days away, it's time for campaign volunteers to hit the streets and drum up support for their favorite candidate.
We've organized some young people and some older people from our community to come out and talk to their neighbors. And we're wanting to encourage people who might not be aware that there's a primary that's an important part of the electoral process coming up here on June 1st.
More than a half a dozen candidates fill the 2010 roster, and the primary will narrow the playing field to the rest of the best. The important question here is, if you don't get out and vote now, will your choice for governor be on the ballot in November?
This is something they can learn about the electoral process by coming out and supporting a candidate and going door to door and talking to folks in their community one-on-one and influencing them and trying to get their support as well. We're just out asking for people's vote and asking for their support and reminding them about the election.
It takes more than yard signs and television exposure to get the word out. Meeting people face to face and asking for their vote takes people power, lots of handshaking, and months of planning.
There is a lot of organization that goes into it. There's some paperwork involved and some lists that are created, but we've done a little bit of research and we're going out and finding voters in the communities, and we're doing the best that we can with the assets we have available. Of course, sometimes technology fails. We had a little trouble setting up with the internet yesterday and getting connected, but we're up and we're running now and we're good to go. And once you get things working great, the machine runs itself almost, and you can just start printing lists, printing maps, and get people out knocking on the doors.
It's all part of the election process, but more importantly, it's part of being an American and living in a country where voting is a right, not a privilege.
We're excited to see people in their homes, in their communities. This is what we're about. We're about families, we're about community, and we're about Judge Moore's campaign for governor.
Well, it's your country. If you want to keep it, you have to get out and vote. Thank you.